Hi guys, so we're going to do the Pick-a-Stitch, which was this chain lace, and the stitches we'll use are single crochets, we'll use double crochets, we even use an extended treble on one of the rows, and basically that's it. A lot of chain stitches here. We're going to try to use this white and see if this will help, hopefully, contrast and let you see it really well. This will be, okay, let's just go ahead and put our slip stitch on. We will do multiples of 10 plus 1, then plus 2 just for the foundation chain. So we're going to start 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So make it as long as you like. I'm going to put 30, so 31, and we'll be right back. Okay, so there's 30 plus 1. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back and make a more sturdy foundation row. So if you want to do that, go ahead. I'm just going to put a single crochet in each of our stitches. So I'm going to pause here. If you want to do that, then we'll see you either way. If you don't want to do it, that's fine too. The pattern does not call for it. But if you want to do it, we'll see you back here in just a little bit. Okay, so just make sure you have the multiple of 10 plus 1. I've got 31. I have 31. Sorry about that. Now, if you did not make the single crochet foundation on yours, that's fine. But you're going to crochet 2 more for your turn chain. Now, I'm a chain 1 and turn type of person when I've done this, because all I need is a double crochet. We don't count that turn chain. We need a double crochet in this first spot. Just remember, if you did not make the row of single crochets, chain 2, turn, and then a double crochet in your first, in that spot, the very first stitch for that's going to count. So what we're going to do is chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to go in that 5th one. We're just going to put a single crochet. And this is going to be our repeat of our cluster. We're going to do 3 sets of 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we work all in the same space. We're going to go right back into that space and do a single crochet. Then we're going to do 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back in, single crochet. One more time. Make sure we keep our little loops out of the way. And there, single crochet. Then we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do that count again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And our 5th one, we're going to do a double crochet. So every 5th stitch is where we're going to be working. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to do our 3 sets of 7. And remember, we always go right back into the same space. And do our last one. Catching on everything. We're going to do that chain 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's supposed to be a double crochet, not a single one. So as you can see, we start seeing our pattern. We're going to do 4, 2 sets of 7, 4 double crochet, and we're going to repeat that. So we're going to chain 4. Let's see, found our space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is our last one for this row. Remember, we're going to do 3 sets of these 7. Okay, one more time. And chain 4. And then we're going to do a double crochet here at the end. So find our last stitch, make sure you go through those 2 full stitch, then double crochet. All right, so now, as I said, I know it looks kind of fly away, I guess, or now we can construct the next row, which is going to attach all this. And we're going to do that by making chain 1. We're going to turn. I like to kind of make sure everything's facing the way it needs to. Well, what am I got to fly away here? Let's see if we can do that again. There we go. We're going to do 1 chain, turn, do a single crochet here in the very first spot. Okay, so from here on out, we're going to do chain 1. We're going to find the top of our loop here. So it's going to be the 4th stitch up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to do a single crochet. Now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to do that again to the next little set of loops. Find your top. Turn them around if you have to, just as long as we find that beginning. Get that stitch in there. Do a single crochet, chain 3, and then one more time in the 3rd loop. Come on. We're going to chain 1. And then on the top of our double crochet, we're going to do a single crochet. We chain 1, and we're just going to repeat that. We're just going to go in the top of these loops. Now we are going through the stitches, we're not going through the loop, so make sure you catch that top of that stitch. We chain 3. I don't know where I got the 4 from. Making up my own rules today. 3. The top of our next one. Okay, why are you being so difficult on me? Then we're going to chain 1, single crochet in the top of that double, chain 1, and then we're going to take care of our last cluster here. And then we'll see how it starts taking shape. Single crochet, chain 3, chain 3, our single crochet, chain, whoops, no, don't lose it, chain 1, And then the top here, we do a single crochet. We are going to make several chains here. So I'm going to chain one and turn, and let's look at it. So here we go. Spread it all out. There's the first two rows. So this row is going to have the half of our lace here. So what we're going to do after you chain one and turn, now we're going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is where we're going to work all those clusters, all those chain loops. There's 1. We'll do one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is what we've done before. So now it's the chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we are, excuse me, we're going to put our double right here in the top of the middle of that lower cluster. So we're going to put a double crochet here, chain 4, and in the top of the, this is the double crochet and this is the single crochet, is where we're going to start anchoring our next set of clusters. So here we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So this is a repeat of what we've done before. So I'm going to go ahead and let you work at your own pace, and then I will meet you up and show you how to end this row. And I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm getting ready to start my last one. We are putting our double crochet here on the top of our previous last cluster. And so we should be, make sure we have the right amount of loops, or not too many, because oh well, I can get carried away. So here we go. So we did that. We are going to be working in the last stitch here, and we're going to chain the 4. We're going to anchor that in the top of that single crochet of the previous row. And now we're going to do 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to go back in there. I'm just trying to make sure I got the right spot. Now, for this last one, we are going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is where we're going to do an extended treble. So we wrap 1, 2, and 3. We're going to go back in that space, yarn over and draw through. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loops on our hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what the extended treble is. It's where you 3 wraps and then you go 4 times. Okay, so this is going to be our connecting chain, what I think about being, because we're going to connect all these together now. So I chained 1 and turned, and I am going to do a single crochet, chain 1, nope, we're going to chain 3 because we have to connect these because it's a middle one. So chain 3, not 1. Well, now we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to connect it to the double crochet. There's a horn beeping outside, and I'm sitting here trying to figure out, I don't think it's my car, but it's like, could it be? Okay, so we're going to go in the top of that double, single crochet, chain 1, chain 3. So it's similar. We just, you know, it's going to start and end a little bit different because of the row has half ones at the end. Oh, it's through. Come back here. Single crochet, chain 3. Do our last one. Chain 1. We should be at our double crochet here. There we go. Okay, so let's see where we're going to chain 1. Make our tree. Oops. Yep, there it is. Single crochet. Oops, come on. Chain 3. Chain 1. And then more single crochet. Chain 1. This is our end, so we're going to just finish these off. I went outside to look see where that horn, I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but it's been going off for a while. Chain 3. And then our single crochet. Okay. And of course now all you'd have to do is, you know, start your next row the same way as we did the first one. So we will start off with a, oops, I'm sorry, it's not even on camera. So we'd chain 1, turn, put a double crochet, and then we'll start that again. And then it will be, I love how I keep misplacing things. Not you. All right, there we go. So, and to keep my edges straight, I would probably border the edge too. So that is just the 2 rows you would need to know to make a project. What would you use this for? Would you use it on a blanket? How do you like the stitch? Is it as pretty as you thought you would? I think it's pretty. I think there's a project that would, you know, specifically would come up. It would be very pretty. And so that's that for there. Now I did work on some other, I showed you that. Oh, here it is. I picked a different book to maybe do the Pick a Stitch for this week. And I have several, and I thought maybe there's a variety of ways. Oh, sorry, I put them in envelopes, and it's self-sticking envelope, and they're sticking, of course. I had just reused some. I had to open them up. So let's see what we have. I looked at some of the V-stitch. This is a twin V. Let's see. Stitch. This was the half double V-stitch. Upside down. And then I went ahead and I hadn't made this one before, so I thought I'd try it. It's called, in the book it just says 2 and 3. And this one. And it's a combination. And let me see where that is. And this one was, what were you? Oh, okay. So those are the V-stitches. Let's do one thing at a time. My brain kind of scampers around sometimes. It's like, settle down. So these were the V-stitches that I have not tried these. I've done a V-stitch, but I just hadn't made these. So I could do a big stitch on and make a series on the V-stitches and see which one you guys would want to do. This is the double V-stitch again, and this is, and it just calls it, here, I thought it was, I mean, I'm sure there's another name. If you know what it is, let me know. This is 3 and 2. And I just have never made it, so I thought, well, I'll put that in there. And so they're the V-stitches. Let me see if I can put these back in their proper twin. Put them back in their envelopes so I know half double which ones. And I have totally lost the other. Here it is. And then this is the 3 and 2 one. Okay, so I got kind of carried away in trying to figure out stitches I haven't done, and this was another one. It's called Wide Checker Stitch. Wide checkers, and it's made with single crochets and doubles. And then I tried Diagonal Trip. Oop, that's the, yep, there it is. Now I don't know, let me see if we can see the texture on this. Okay, can you see the bumps? And the way I've done it, they're like go in and back out and back in. It doesn't show how to do the repeat row, like the continuous, so I just did it this way, kind of zigzags. And let me see, can you see them? Oh, I don't know. Hopefully you can. When I look back, you kind of, you know, see them that way. But it makes a pattern. And I have that one. And again, these are just ones that I haven't used before, and so I was practicing them. So let me know kind of which way you would, if you watch it all the way through to the end, let me know which way you'd like to go. I can imagine this to be pretty with a bulkier yarn. I might use, if this one's picked, I might use the little bit I have left of the Premier puzzle yarn. That's a thought. Okay, so I'll choose one of them. We'll see how it goes. We'll get to all of them gradually. There's just so many stitches that I want to do. Tomorrow, I'm going to do the Nicole Granny Square. I'll probably do it in white. Well, or maybe that peach would be pretty in this. That might be pretty in that, the peach. And then Friday, we'll do our hexagon lollipop. And then I'll make up another one. I kind of want to do something a little bit more adventurous. So maybe that one. I don't know. There's so many pretty ones in here. I kind of like to, ooh, we might try this one. Wouldn't that be pretty? If I can find some pretty yarn or ones that'll go well together, we might try this one. Could you imagine that as in a cotton or something? They might make a pretty coaster. I like that. Okay, anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope this was easy to follow along on the chain lace. I've got to tug and pull around on it to get it to take its shape. But like I said, if I did a project, a shawl or something, I would border it to make sure it kept its shape all the way around. And I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're having a wonderful day, guys. And of course, if you like, subscribe, comment, all those fun things that us creators would love for you to do. It helps us know you do like what we're doing. And again, as long as you keep it cute, I will take any kind of suggestions and help that you want to share. Thanks, guys. Bye for now.